Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I just finished the reading for Saturday, June 18th, and I was putting everything away, getting all the decks cleaned up, and I heard, what about me? Don't you care how I feel? Don't you care what I'm seeing? And so the last couple of readings have been really focused on Divine Feminine and the unimaginable energies that she has access to create her absolute most perfect life, because she has detached from the Divine Masculine energy. I mean, she just has like, I'm done. I'm just going to create the life I love. I don't need this anymore. And that's good. I mean, I really feel that's good. In fact, during that last reading, I was kind of asked to pull this out. This is the Divine Feminine in her sovereign truth, in her sovereign power, in her absolute Empress energy. She no longer feels compelled to manifest the 3D relationship with the twin, if you're a twin flame. Now, there's that Page of Cups. And so, but what I'm hearing is, so I'm going to use my masculine decks. The Divine Masculine wants the Divine Feminine to know, and I don't want to drop the Divine Feminines back into Divine Masculine energy. But if you are a twin and you still feel that connection, then there is something that the Divine Masculine wants to say. This is for your consideration. If this is going to trigger you or send you back into that longing phase, please turn off this video. This is just in the case that you are in a position where you want to hear and it doesn't trigger you what the Divine Masculine is going through or has to say. This is for informational purposes only. It's not to inspire any action for you or to dredge up any feelings of reconnectedness if you are happy in your disconnection. Okay, this is an important message from them. I wasn't gonna use oracle cards. I really wasn't, but I think I'm going to. This is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. I'm just going to pull one. I intend to pull one. And this is just what is going on in the Divine Masculine's energy. And this feels like 3D energy, not 5D. This feels very, yeah. Hello. We talked about this in a recent reading. Insecurity. He's watching the Divine Feminine. I'm going to use this one today. The Divine Feminine developing this beautiful life. She's just not even focused anymore on the connection. She's just creating a life for her and the life that she totally wants. She's using all of her spiritual gifts, manifestation powers, her enlightenment. Check out the reading I just did. And the last two readings have been this gorgeous energy for Divine Feminine. She is in her spiritual sovereignty. She is in her sovereign truth. And she's just manifesting from that energy. So let's pull from this deck, Secrets of the Tarot. Yeah, see how that... And in this one, this is like devil energy. You can see the devil there. But look at the Divine Masculine's heart chakra. His heart. It's just like... He's trying to block his heart. He's trying to kind of keep his heart from... What I'm hearing is keep his heart from hurting. It's toxic. This is just toxic. Just toxic. And... Can I just illuminate the miserable look? That's not supposed to make you happy, Divine Feminines. But the miserable look. Yeah, okay. So, let's see what's going on here. Death. What a surprise. He feels the disconnection. And in this case, it feels done death, not transformation death. This is done death. He feels the disconnection. That's why he's so insecure. Wow, look at this. Is just, ooh. This is heavy, hurtful energy. Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords. He knows now that part of his this toxic was because of his Seven of Swords. To me is malicious intent. In this deck, it's a happy card, but he knows now. He has gotten clarity now on why you've detached. Eight of Swords and the Page of Cups. Now we got the Page of Cups twice. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Okay. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, yeah. So this is why. He has gotten clarity now on why you've detached. He feels it. And the Seven of Swords to the Eight of Swords, he feels now, you know, trapped in his own behavior, trapped as a result of his own behavior. And even though he would love to be able to, that's why this page is, he wants to be able to reach out and say, hey, I'm really sorry. I acted like an ass, and I took your feelings for granted, and I betrayed you, I lied to you, I had malicious behavior. I understand why you want to move on. He just can't, because that's the truth, and that is the regret that he's carrying. You know the truth. He knows you know the truth, and that's why you've detached. And there's a heavy regret. And what he really, really wants is another chance to heal. Not, he doesn't even, I don't even think he cares about healing. I'm not getting that he wants to heal it. It's like he wants another chance because he doesn't want us. He doesn't want this. He doesn't want this broken heart suffering. This is an old deck. From the 1960s. I'm going to pull from this. I don't feel transformation here. I don't feel healing here. I feel this sense of loss, regret, hopelessness. Yeah, Three of Swords. Flight of a lady's lover. Well, it feels to me that it's flight of the divine feminine. The flight of the divine feminine. And this is very Three of Swords-y energy here. Then we have the King of Wands and the Fool, wanting to kind of mend the fences here, wanting to do something to make this, to have a reset, a redo. Ah, and the Magician. Yeah. But it's not for the right reasons. Because energetically, they feel the loss of your energy, and they're reacting right at this point, they're reacting from their ego. And they know you know the truth. Remember the, the lie. Ooh, look at that. Eight of Wands. Domestic disputes. Flew right over that. Death. So if your divine masculine is in another relationship that he may have just possibly lied about or was deceptive about, and you found out the truth, there's lots of arguing. He's sabotaging it. A part of him is insecure to leave it, but the other part is like, I don't really want this anymore. And instead of, being a emperor about it and saying, okay, we need to reconsider our living arrangement or our relationship because it's not making me happy. He's talking to his significant other, karmic, as you may call them. Instead of being upfront, it's almost like he's sabotaging it. Because if he doesn't sabotage it, he won't leave it. And if he doesn't leave it, he's going to lose divine feminine. Does that make sense? Yeah, Knight of Wands. Alienation. Let's pull from this deck. This Page of Cups. So here he wants to make this, but he's just too damn insecure to make this apology. He's too damn insecure to come forward and say, I screwed up. See, Knight of Wands again. And Two of Wands. He's trying to figure out the right angle that he can bring it to you. And not have to defend his position. Kind of sleazy. This is very egoic energy. I'm looking for the Tower. When the realization hits that divine feminine is now on her new path and she's not going back. Yeah, she's on her new path and she's not going back. He knows this. He feels it. And so he's going to pull a few tricks to try and get her to reconsider him. That's what that Page of Cups is. It's not a sincere apology. It's a manipulation in order to get reconsidered. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Probably going to come in pretty fast as he gets panicky. Feels more and more insecure. Strength. Strength to me is courage. He's going to have to get a lot of courage to get this up. But I don't get the impression that this is a sincere action. It feels very manipulative. Page of Wands. I love this one because we've already seen this. There he is holding his damn wand. It's all about the ego and his wand. And what I just heard is he has an expectation that he's going to be able to recover from this. There's Two of Swords energy. Because he's trying to outthink you. He's being very calculated. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to go further into this energy because it's just very immature manipulation energy. That's just what I'm getting from the reading. It's not based in what he truly feels. He will have to go down, dig a lot deeper in his sovereign truth before he can react in a level that would be appropriate for a divine feminine, where she is in her energy right now. Heads up, be aware. Have a great day. Namaste.